Hello, this is Morgan Freeman, coming to you live from Columbus, Ohio. Let me get you ready for the greatest show to ever exist, the King Kaleb Podcast. 5 stars.
King Dilla, I need all of that. Shorty trippin', I might call my sister, get your daughter slapped. She out with us, pouring liquor. You got your daughter slapped, wait. I won't hit her. She too slissy, get your daughter back.
Hello, everybody, and welcome, folks, back to the greatest fucking show to ever be made here, episode 123, 123 of the King Kaleb Podcast. As always, folks, I am your host with the most tier lights can live in lavish, kill this shit, never once needed practice. Hide your wives, hide from the white women here, King Kaleb. Back again to talk my shit, as always, flankered by my fungi co-host here.
Your toes are worse than mine, Eric.
You have a black toenail.
Not at all. What are you talking about?
You had a black pinky nail.
Not that pinky nail? Anyway, back again to talk our shit live on the studio couch. This nigga and his fucking cheese. Back again to talk that shit. Talk the shit, that shit. Chilling like a villain, as always, folks. I finally did my mock draft. I did it Sunday, so watch it before tomorrow night. Before it actually happens, so you can see all the wrong picks I selected and shit. Whatnots and who's ya McCallsits. Another week goes by and we randomly ramble and, live life. Just normal bullshit. Work, nonsensical. Hilarious story, though, as I'm sure all of you know who follow me on Instagram at King Kaleb the Goat. You bitch already follows me. I have a series called What in Caucasian, where I take pictures of white people doing goofy shit. The premise really isn't them being white, well, kind of, but them doing goofy shit is the key part. So, I take a pic. There's this kid there's this woman. I redo the little fucking story. There's this woman who's shopping, whatever. She has plants and shit in her cart. And under the cart where you'd put extra shit is just her son, I'm assuming, just lying down on the cart. Hilarious, funny shit. Anyone that knows, black people knows that niggas wouldn't let their child do that, or really any other race of child, really. Or most parents, really. Any semi-strict parent would whoop their ass for wanting to lie down on a cart. And not only that, but just allowing them to do it and pushing the cart while they're in it. So I thought it was funny. Hardy har, snap it, send it to the gram, let the bitches know. People laugh. Hardy har, knee slapper, knee slapper. Then hours later, right before I close, this Becky wants to text me and complain. You're the reason why there's a race war. There's a race war online on social media. Congrats. It just let you know it's my aunt, so I'll make sure this to her, and her lawyers on deck are going to teach you a thing or two. Just normal white people, bored as fuck, complaining. I think it's funny that out of, what are the odds that a random hoe that follows me, I don't even know who this bitch is. I don't recall following her.
We followed her and then unfollowed her like you usually do.
Probably. But I don't recall her at all, so it's like I never talked to her before in my life. So that's why I'm like, who the fuck are you? See, I'm kind of glad that I didn't respond right away, because I feel like she would have been ranting and raving and going to my job. I was going to be like, who hurt you? After the first text. What's funny is you're half white. I'm like, yeah, that's kind of the point. That's also what makes it funny, you dumb bitch. Yeah, I mean, white people laugh at this shit too. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. It's more of a goofy thing. It has nothing to do with your aunt. I don't give a fuck about her buying unnecessarily priced plants and fucking seat cushions, all right? I don't give a shit about her. It's about the funny-ass kid who has his mask halfway on his face lying on a cart. That's what's funny. So yeah, that was the highlight of my week at least. Becky, bored as fuck. You go to her profile. She's 20 and she's telling the world she's a recovering alcoholic. So I do with that as you will. God bless her for trying to get better. And I don't know what was going on in her life that made her an alcoholic at 20 or 19, 18, whatever. Just more reasons why I don't drink. I mean,
she's recovering, which means she just recently.
Yeah, dear God, God bless you. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with your life, but yeah, it's rough. So don't, it's just one of these people who are bored as shit online and want to argue on social media. First of all, social media being that involved in it and calling it a race war. Who calls it a race war on social media? What the hell is wrong with you?
Who thinks there's a race war in general?
Yeah, only racists, and then the people, and then not just a race war specifically online, as if what people say online has any validity to anything in real life.
The world is quite sad nowadays.
It really is, man. You can't make fun of little white kids on carts anymore. It's that.
Like, people are grimy, and then the same grimy people go and say stupid shit like that bitch. That's my aunt. And
yeah, she talks all that shit, but then threatens to get lawyers on me. Which, if that's not the most Caucasian thing on the planet, I don't know what is. But it's fucking hilarious. She's glad I took the high road because I wanna get fired on my own terms, not a white bitch complaining. Thankfully,
that would be the funniest way. Because it just proves your point.
Yes and no. Again, I don't need to be another hashtag for niggas. We've had enough of that already. Especially here in fucking Columbus of all places. The George Floyd case. The day of the man's found guilty, our fucking police officers kill a 16-year-old. Like I'm tired of this shit, this dumbass shit, talking about race wars when I mixed myself and see both sides and how ignorant this shit is. But what do you mean? You should feel angry. There should be no other way.
She was about to stab somebody.
I don't care. There's 3 people bullying her, Eric. What the fuck? What the fuck? Bullying's all right now? She had a knife. The same people having a knife are the white rednecks who carry fucking blades and a pistol on their side. I don't want to hear any of it. All right? There's no... Fuck it. What is a 6-year-old black girl with a knife going to do to you? You're a cop. Anyway. What was I saying? Eric, I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I really don't. But, how about you don't fuck with her? That's what... what do you mean?
That's why she called the cops.
If it's 3-on-1, what are you going to do, Eric? You're just going to let them senselessly beat the fuck out of you?
Stay inside until the cops come.
Anyway. You're sounding like a Karen. She shouldn't have died. I don't care what she had. She could have had a fucking bazooka. I don't give a fuck. Anyway, this just makes my point of, I'm trying to get fired on my own terms, but thankfully, I don't think there's much she could have done with her dumbass lawyers because she's in a public place and there's no law against taking pictures or recording people in a public place. But again, she at all was not the highlight. It was nothing personal. If any other random person would have been doing this, I would have taken a picture of it. And if it was a non-white person, it just would have been a look at this goofy motherfucker thing instead of what the Caucasian. But they just happen to be white. It ain't personal either because you're white. I ain't got time for this shit. So let's listen to All Lives Matter Eric now with his fucking monologue.
Shut up, nigga.
Defend a 16-year-old girl getting shot.
It was unnecessary. How many times she got shot?
Yeah, 28 too many. How many times she got shot? It's too many. Go ahead, you dumbass.
Could have just got shot once.
No, she couldn't have. She should have not at all. Go ahead, dumbass.
This nigga.
If you can't control a 16-year-old girl, you should not be a cop. Go away.
He was pulling up and she was already about to stab somebody.
Shoot at the air. Or just shoot somewhere, not specifically. Now you want to be a marksman, Steph Curry and shit. Say some dumb shit about school before you piss me off.
Nigga, I don't have anything about school.
Say some dumb shit.
This nigga. before you piss me off like he's God or something.
I am, bitch.
Yeah, right.
Talk, nigga, down.
King of the fucking toilet, that's what you are.
What?
King of the toilet.
Terrible. We're going downhill. Go ahead.
This nigga says I'm going downhill. Oh shit, I gotta connect my own AirPod. Nope. Why's your screen so dirty, nigga? Podcasting in its purest, folks. We don't have anything to talk about, so we just talk.
I went on a fucking roll.
This nigga is bald. Look at his head, it's shiny.
Liberal Kaleb here. The people wanted it.
I just don't care anymore.
About what?
Just everything. The world.
Death, clearly.
No.
Shout out to our cat, she died too.
No,
That's the thing.
yeah, oh yeah. And then, the person who had to put it down, Crystal, she on a fucking tirade on Facebook, just complaining about, dude, hit inside the box, shit. Anyway, complaining about how she's the one who had to make the decision and no one else takes her feelings into play when she's doing shit. It was pretty funny.
You saw that?
You told me about it.
Not really. You were like freeballing on that one, on the feelings thing. But
That's what you told me.
no, she did not say no one considers her feelings. That is not what the fuck she said.
What did she say then?
I don't remember. I remember
Exactly.
Facebook posts.
Exactly.
The fuck?
This
I ain't got time
nigga.
for this bullshit. But what I do always have time for is our fine folks at American Ramen. Now, of course, American Ramen comes in many delicious, tasty, savory, scrumptious flavorals. Of course, we're talking about chicken, picante, beef, what a catch, oriental, shrimp, nigga, salty as fuck, salty as hell, dear God, and many, many more. Of course, folks, you can have it in a cup, have it in a tray, have it your way, American Ramen. Do me a favor, folks, use discount promo code MIXGUY. It'll save you 99% off any and all purchases. We're practically giving this shit away for free. American Ramen, folks, when you're broke as shit. So yeah, all in all, a normal week. Just chilling, doing these final evaluations of the NFL draft and all this nonsense hoopla meter. The media just going out of their way to criticize these young athletes who are more talented than these motherfuckers ever will be or could ever dream of. It's quite embarrassing, really, when you hear these idiots talk about nonsense. But it's almost going to be over. Let's see if the GMs are smarter than them, you'd hope, and can, properly evaluate these guys and put them in good positions.
I never...
Go ahead. What the fuck?
I never really believe or take people's, that's opinions into consideration.
What in the hell are you talking about?
Like people who are judging people.
Oh, dear God.
Shit like that. Forgot the name of them. What the fuck are they called?
Analysts? I mean, that's what these people are called, and I guess...
Yeah, analysts,
I mean,
journalists, reviewers,
yeah,
just people like that. Like professional ones. I never take their feelings into consideration because...
Feelings? No one's saying feelings.
Not feelings, but,
Reviews?
their reviews.
Some of them have good validity and a good eye. It's not like they're all fucking idiots.
Yeah, but the majority of them are.
Nah.
So...
I don't know. It's just the people telling stories. Like how, Fields with the epilepsy and all that shit, and, the nitpicking is just unnecessary. Yeah. But he's had it his whole life, and clearly nothing...
Does not affect him in the slightest.
Right. So it's like, why put that into consideration now, and he's been doing this his whole fucking career?
Just dropped over having a stroke.
Right.
Or a seizure.
But I mean, like analysts have, valid opinions on, because they've been doing this shit their whole lives, evaluating football. Like me and other nerds who watch this shit. It's not, none of them can change my opinion, but I'll definitely listen into them. And then a good portion are former players, so they've actually played the sport and know what the fuck's going on. But it's mostly just the dumbass media trying to get clicks, so then the casuals online, the drunks at the bar. I heard this shit. He failed a 8th grade Spanish test, man. He's going 3rd round. Like, what? You're just making dumb shit up. You don't even watch the games. You just look at stats and think that that's as good as a person is or isn't. Bunch of dumb shit, folks. I don't know, man. This has been the Kaleb rant. This fucking podcast. I had no intention in being it. Are you sure you have no dumb shit to say, man?
I took a test.
Did you?
Actually, I think that was last week.
Oh my god.
I
This
don't
motherfucker doesn't know what days are anymore.
I was supposed to take a test Tuesday, and then I was just like, yeah, no, I'm going to Career Center. Because, like, I was supposed to go straight to the school, and I was like, man, I don't want to be walking around the halls for the entire day, because that would be fucking boring. At least if I go to Career Center, I'll have something to do.
You had the choice.
It wasn't supposed to be a choice, but I made it the choice by not going.
I don't think that was supposed to be the thing anyway, you idiot. I think you were supposed to go to Career Center. Regardless.
No, because they gave us like a little paper that said come in at 7:30 exactly. So when I went to the thing, when I went back to school, I asked the librarian, I was like, yo, so are you going to let me take the test today? And she was like, no, come back during makeup days. And then I was like, all right.
This dumb nigga, folks. This dumbass nigga. Doing the most, but doing nothing all at the same time. I don't know how he does it, folks.
And everybody was trying to get on me. There was like, man, I thought you weren't coming today because I didn't see you at testing.
Does the teachers or
No, there's other students.
why would they give a fuck that much?
I don't know. They're like, I didn't see you. I didn't know that you were coming. Hey, this guy.
Folks, I don't know. We're gonna end this fairly shortly. Special one day earlier, fucking podcast to the King Kaleb podcast.
Second damn time we've seen the Marines commercial.
Yeah, as always, folks, that's how you know when we got to turn the shit off. As always, folks, like, subscribe, share, tweet, farmers only, black people, meet, J-date, all that dumb, stupid shit that I usually say on this bitch. _King Kaleb on Twitter. Don't post shit. As I previously stated before, King Kaleb, the goat, you bitch, already follows me in Becky's text me rants. Facebook, your friend stalks me. Record yourself out.
Ken _Cucho4 go follow me on Instagram for the greatest memes and moments of my life where I don't post. What the fuck are they doing to those tomatoes? Jersey Mike's, get it together. Ken _Coach on Storyfire, go follow me. No progress report. You don't get one.
Declining rates. Plummeting rates.
Well, I'm not losing subscribers, I'm just not gaining.
We're at a standstill. As always, folks, we'd like to apologize for anyone we did not offend in this here fucking podcast. This has been your boy, King Kaleb here, signing the fuck out.